at this time, I have presented for the issues uh, which one is the best for the adjuvant treatment for the EGFR TKI, and how long, and so when, and who. So actually, first topic is which one. Which one means that, as you know, so we have several EGFR TKI, first generation, second generation, third generation. So Osimertinib is third generation. But as you know, so evidence of the adjuvant EGFR TKI treatment could not be provided in the patient with resectable, so EGFR-mutated lung cancer has been supported by the data from the other studies, such as Radiant and Ceton 1104 adjuvant, and the impact. But these study has not demonstrated that so prolonged the overall survival. So ADAURA, which is a comparative study with Osimertinib, the only phase 3 study to led to the clinical practice change based on the significant improvement in the disease-free survival. So until ASCO presentation this year, no EGFR TKI has demonstrated the translation of disease-free survival to significantly overall survival benefit in the phase 3 setting. I'm therefore extremely pleased to report on the overall survival result from ADAURA in New England Journal of Medicine. So as you know, where the key secondary endpoint of the overall survival in ADAURA was met, the overall Osimertinib has demonstrated superior overall survival benefit placebo in the patient stage 2 and 3A disease in the hazard ratio 0.49, which means a 51% reduction in the risk of the death with Osimertinib. This is statistically significant. The Kaplan-Meier has shown very early separation like this, sustained beyond the 5 years. At 5 years, overall survival rate was Osimertinib 85% compared to the 73% with the placebo. Therefore, 12% is increasing the 5-year survival by the Osimertinib adjuvant. The median follow-up was so median overall survival was not reached in either treatment. And improvement overall survival was Osimertinib consistent across all stage. I mean the stage 1B, 2, and 3A, and including the prior adjuvant chemotherapy use. So finally, therefore, the disease-free survival benefit in the ADAURA has translated into the statistically significant overall survival benefit in adjuvant Osimertinib. And also, Osimertinib has an impact on the central nervous system, CNS. So unfortunately, in the EGFR-mutant, CNS metastasis is a poor prognosis factor. Therefore, Osimertinib has shown greater penetration of the blood-brain barrier and higher exposure in the brain compared with the other EGFR TKIs, based on the FLAURA study. In ADAURA, adjuvant Osimertinib has clearly demonstrated CNS disease-free survival benefit. So in the stage 2 and 3A disease, the hazard ratio is 0.24. I mean the 75% of the reduction of the CNS metastasis by the Osimertinib adjuvant. The development of the brain metastasis may have led to the decline in the quality of life and death, and the effect of the control of the disease, these brain metastasis is clinical meaningful. As you know, in the last ESMO meeting, in the patient with the EGFR-mutated non-small cell lung cancer advanced disease, first-line amivantamab, the other team demonstrated has a significantly improvement in the progression-free survival regardless of the brain metastasis compared with the Osimertinib. At that time, hazard ratio is 0.70. However, the combination of the associated with the higher related of the all-grade adverse events related to EGFR and MET inhibition, the combination increasing the risk of the VTE, vein thrombosis events required the 4 months is a prophylactic anticoagulation. So although efficacy important, adjuvant therapy is unacceptable in the clinical practice unless the toxicity is reasonably low. Therefore, in my opinion, even in the efficacy, amivantamab plus lazertinib exceeded of the osimertinib, but it is unlikely to be a candidate regimen for the adjuvant therapy unless these strong toxicities can be managed. Osimertinib is the first target therapy to show the significant overall survival benefit in the adjuvant setting. At this time, these findings reinforce adjuvant osimertinib as a standard of care for the patient with a resectable EGFR-mutated stage 1B to 3A non-small cell lung cancer, in highlighting the importance of screening and EGFR mutation testing as early as possible to broaden treatment across for the patients. So therefore, my answer to which one is best is osimertinib in adjuvant setting.